My name is Kirsten and I am the teacher.
My name is Kat and I'm the athlete.
PE games, large group elementary. Picture of hula hoop, pool noodle, beep kickball, running tether, bell wristlet, tactile map.
In this video, we're going to discuss two different large group PE games for elementary age students. Before beginning any game with students, you want to make sure that the students have the appropriate time to orient to the equipment, the environmental layout, and the rules of the game. Pre-teaching is a great way to do this. For more information about pre-teaching, please check out NWABA's pre-teaching video. The first game that we are going to talk about is tag. When we talk about tag, we are going to talk about different ways to modify tag to make them fully accessible for students with visual impairments.
Use a variety of equipment to make the skill accessible for the athlete.
The first piece of equipment I have in my hands is a bell wristlet. Some athletes find it helpful to follow a sound source while they are running, so you can have students in the classroom wear a bell wristlet when they are playing tag. The student who is it will not be wearing a bell wristlet, and that if the student has a visual impairment, and they will be running towards the students who are wearing a bell wristlet to follow them for the game. And once the student who is it has tagged another student, they will take a quick moment to pause, switch who has the bell wristlet. The student who is now running away from it will have a moment to run away and not be re-tagged before the game resumes. Other students find it helpful to be running with a guide tether. I'm going to hand one end to Kat, and I'm going to hold the other end. We would each hold it in our fist or in between our fingers, just making sure that it's not wrapped around our hand or our wrist. And for more information about being a guide runner, please check out our NWABA videos on running and being a guide runner. And then our other two pieces of equipment I have in my hands are a pool noodle. Some students find it helpful that when they are running, they have an extended reach, and you can do this by using a pool noodle as a tag wand. And then finally, we have our hula hoop. Some students find it helpful when they are running to have a barrier around them so that they know if they bump into something with their hula hoop, they are close to it, but their body has not hit that barrier.
Use a tactile map to familiarize the athlete with gameplay.
I'm going to show Kat our tactile map, and it is some little felt stickers on a Velcro background, and we're going to talk about how we have a circle, and the little circle is the person who is it. And then we have a bunch of squares all around our gym. Our gym is a rectangle. Our circle is going to chase our rectangles. And when they tag the rectangle now becomes it. They switch places, and now our new it is going to chase the other peers around the gym. Do you have any questions about this?
No.
Tag with a pool noodle. Kat and Kirsten chase each other with the pool noodle.
All right.
Tag with a hula hoop. Kat and Kirsten play tag with a hula hoop. Tag with a guide tether. Kat and Kirsten play tag with a guide tether and narrate the game.
There's a student to your left, you can tag them. All right, now we're gonna run back to the right.
Be patient. It may take several attempts for the athlete to progress in the skill. Steal the bacon.
The second game we are going to talk about is Steal the Bacon. I'm going to describe this game using our tactile map before passing that map to Kat to give her an opportunity to orient to the game. On our tactile map, we have two lines of students that are equal distant from the center of the field, and there are an equal number of students in each line. In the center of the field, there will be a ball, and you want to make sure that it is audible or high contrast or the optimal color for the students to see. Students will get into two equal teams, and they will stand in a single file line equal distant from the center of the field where our ball is. Each student will be given a number. If there are 8 students in a line, the students should be numbered 1 through 8. Both lines will have the same numbers. A teacher or someone running the game will stand at the center, and they will turn on the ball if it is an audible ball, and then they will call out a number. If they call out number 2, both students who are numbered 2 will run towards the ball, and when they get to the ball, they will grab the ball, hold it above their head, and say, "Got it." Then they will return to their lines, and then the teacher will call out another number. You also want to make sure that the students are aware of a word for an emergency stop if 2 students are going to run into each other, and to be accustomed to, if the teacher says stop, they need to immediately stop where they are, and the teacher will reorient everyone if needed, and then we'll restart the game whenever appropriate. I'm going to pass the mat over to Kat, and she can take a look at it, and then we will talk about our equipment.
Use a variety of equipment to make the skill accessible for the athlete.
A beep kickball is a great piece of equipment for this game. It is an audible target for students to orient to. I'm going to turn it on really quickly. And it will make a consistent beeping noise for students. It is something that is soft, that students can safely grab, and some students are able to see the color red better than others. If students benefit from high contrast, you can add white tape to the ball to increase its visibility.
All right, so we're gonna play Steal the Bacon. When I call your number, you're gonna race to the beeping ball.
Kat and Kirsten face each other with the ball between them.
3s!
They both run to the ball, and Kat wins.
Got it.
Be patient. It may take several attempts for the athlete to progress in the skill.
And so those were 2 examples of large group PE games specifically for elementary aged students. With good communication and accessible equipment and appropriate pre-teaching, all PE games and activities, including games for recess and free time, can be made accessible to students who are blind or visually impaired.
For more, visit the Sports Adaptations page at www.nwaba.org. Thank you for watching. Slide of NWABA logo.